big beautiful bill, the big fugly bill, wasn't written for you. It wasn't written for kids, for families, or for the disabled, clearly. It was written for the billionaires who bought Donald Trump at a dinner in April of 2024 at Mar-a-Lago. At that dinner, Trump sat across from oil barons and said, "Raise me $1 billion and I'll give you whatever you want." It makes me so sick that MAGA voted for this piece of fucking shit. There's no way I'm getting through this video without swearing. Harold Hamm of Continental Resources hosted, Vicky Holub of Occidental Petroleum, Kelsey Warren, the pipeline billionaire, plus executives from Exxon, Chevron, and Cheniere Energy were all there. He promised them rollbacks. He promised them tax cuts, and they opened their wallets. It wasn't fundraising, it was a sale. And today, the big fugly bill delivers. Occidental Petroleum, up to $800 million in savings. Exxon, Chevron, BP, Diamondback, Marathon, Cheniere, billions more. Billions more. Kelsey Warren's fortune jumped nearly 10% because of the tax bill. Harold Hamm's company is swimming in tax breaks. And the cost? Medicaid gutted. SNAP slashed by 20%. Kids hungry. Disabled Americans stripped of health care. Remember the names: Harold Hamm, Vicky Holub, Kelsey Warren, Exxon, Chevron, Occidental, Cheniere. These are the people the big beautiful bill was actually written for. Every dollar that they gained came right out of your pocket, your table, and your children's plates. So the big beautiful bill really had nothing to do with anything except that Trump sold off America, and it was time for him to pay up. And he wanted power so much that he didn't care if he took food out of the mouths of children in his own country. He doesn't care that disabled people who can't work now have to figure out how to work in order to not starve. This was just a payoff. They bought Trump, and now it was time for him to pay up. This is the Republican Party. This is their politics. MAGA, you knew about this dinner. You knew about it. Everybody knew about it. It was all over the news. You voted for this guy. You voted for this. You voted to have food taken off your own table. You voted against yourself. We all knew. There's no way I was voting for that guy. But because you had to make him into a god, a fantasy man in your head, this is what you got for it. This is what you got. And now we all have to suffer. Because Trump was bought. I have nothing more to say on that. And he wonders why violence is up. And all I want to do is anyway, thanks for sticking around. Sorry it's bad news. More to come.